Goodness gracious, Papa Ball!
Lakad mo, Toton!
Normally. Naku po!
Okay. Ambitious Shackle, not gonna land.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
But
attack.
Blood Power Shot. They're just gonna jump all the way in and look for the kill on a Jinkyu. They're in between the tier 1 and the tier 2. Faith Beyond comes over. He is going, by the way,
here comes the monkey though as well.
Into the Ags. Shackle lands. Faith Beyond locked up, hit with the Power Shot as well as the Blood Right. Balance Strike hits Ori and Old 11. Innocence coming around the back. They want something out of this, anything that they can get their hands on. It's an interesting mischief. I think that helped him stay alive a little bit longer, but he's in some trouble. Disruption, saving Ame, and can it keep him alive? He's popped the Jingu, and Ori gets the kill. So Ame falls, Ori falls after. By the way, he does have this Ags. They've caught Ori. They'll have him inside the Aether Remnant. Blood right down. Avalanche toss. Purification keeping Ori alive. They've got the Silence onto the Tiny as well as the Void Spirit. Ball lining all the way in with the Electric Vortex. The Chrono comes out onto 2. It actually locks up Ori with a Balance Strike hitting both of them. They've got the Shackle to lock the Shadow Demon to the Ogre Magi. Wukong's command comes down, but it's not going to save the life of Faith Beyond. They go after Innocence. They get themselves a kill there too. DUI, he's the only one who's fallen on the side of Vici just yet. Ori thinking about moving back in, looking for the Monkey King, but they've got the Shackle onto the Tiny. They'll get the kill on a Jinkyu afterwards. PYW gets credit for that, and a buyback comes in from the Ogre. Things going right for Vici at the moment, and they potentially might want to just get out, but they're going to start to lose numbers. PYW ends up dead. They've got the Electric Vortex. They look over at Nothing to Say. Ame, he's continuing to farm over mid. I don't think he's going to go and try and help this. There's Nothing to Say jumps out with the Astral Step. They'll lose Innocence potentially, who just fought back, so he's dead for 57. Ooh, Time Walk back, and this is a problem for this Void, but they've got the Electric Vortex. They get the kill on Nothing to Say, and all of a sudden, Erica's got a double kill. They turn their attention over on Ame. They hit him with the Rod of Atos. The Avalanche hits on a 4 as well as a Balance Strike coming in. They get the kill on Erica. Now they look towards DY as well as Old 11. Old 11 sitting low. He's looking to get back into the fight. They've got themselves the Blood right down, and the Ags doing so much work. They get the kill on Ori, and they'll take out Ame. So Old 11 needs to run. Double kill, Avalanche on from Jinkyu, and he gets the kill on Old 11.
Bottom tower has fallen.
I think they have to try and find like pickoffs and then like take the fights +1s.
Jump forward, Primal Spring all the way down onto this Bloodseeker, but they land the Shackle. They've got the Meteor Hammer as well as the Chronosphere. Now Ame in a lot of trouble. The Shadow Demon saved from Faith Beyond. They have the Avalanche hitting on Erica. Can Ame get out of this one? They've got the Guardian Angel, but they're doing a lot of damage onto the Faceless Void. They get the kill on Ame. They'll take him out. The Dissimulate is going to be enough. No, it goes to the backlines. He's trying to get away from the fight. Innocence gets hit with the Electric Vortex as well as the Blood right down. They'll get the kill onto the Ogre Magi and look towards the back. Shackle doesn't land anywhere, but Faith Beyond's still in a lot of trouble with the Rod of Atos coming in from Old 11. They'll use the Disruption, try to survive, but there's no chance of that, and he ends up going down. Meanwhile, behind them, Ori, Ball Lightning, as well as the Orchid. Jinkyu, he's still sitting here with the Shadow Amulet, tries to help out the Void Spirit, just tosses him up, gives up his position, and now he's dead. Full team wipe. Oh, they spotted Jinkyu. Falling forward, and the BKB's been popped by Ori. Ame still not engaging into the fight just yet. They got the Silence down onto the Bloodseeker as well as the Faceless Void for just a moment. The Astral Step as well as the Guardian Angel getting popped. And Chronosphere down to the Ogre as well as the Monkey King. Disruption from Faith Beyond trying to save him. Meteor Hammer comes down, kills off Innocence. They've got the kill on 2 of these heroes. Ame not able to survive. Even with the Wukong's command down, Erica will get a triple kill as he takes out Nothing to Say. And they look towards the back for Faith Beyond and a full team wipe once again. Faith Beyond trying to survive, but it's not looking likely. And Vici going on to take another clean sweep on that fight. Wow. Not at one time. Ball landing all the way on the back. Oh, look at that damage on Ame. Oh, no. He ends up dead. He's got buyback. He probably doesn't even want to use it, but he'll probably be forced to use it. They've got the Silence on both the Omni Knight as well as the Storm. The Rupture is through on the Nothing to Say. He doesn't have Dissimulate again, so Fuel's in the air as well as the Meteor Hammer coming down. Oh, the Chrono! Preemptively on Ame. You just fought back. The Disruption will save you. The question is, will you survive? Erica's like, high five? Can I get a high five? PYW ends up dead. They got the Wukong's command down. So can they get the kill on this Faceless Void? Maybe a little bit too much gloating, but Innocence, he goes down. They look over as Nothing to Say. Gets the Silence on 3 of these heroes. They look over the Void Spirit and might be able to get the kill, but the Avalanche takes out the Aegis. Erica goes back. Guardian Greaves, and now the damage coming out on this Omni Knight. They have the Rupture that hits on a Faith Beyond as well as the Blood Right. They get the kill on this Shadow Demon. He's dead for 65 seconds, does have buyback. Ame goes into the backlines looking for this Omni Knight, but can't get it. Electric Vortex and the right-click damage coming in from Erica will get the kill on this Monkey King, and they'll call GG.
LGD just didn't really find it open the whole game.
13-3, so things looking a little bit better. Meanwhile,
God,
DY
these two
getting chased by
nice.
Jinkyu, and looking to land the stun. Right clicks onto the tower. The salve not enough.
Dire's tower is under
They
attack.
need to get the RP, and standing right under him, they'll use the RP. Can they get the kill?
Nice start.
Shadow Dance, Dark Pack, he survives sleep onto the Warlock. Thunder God's Wrath to get the kill on the Innocence. They'll bring over PYW to go after Faith Beyond. The telekinesis lifts him up into the air, and now he's dead too. So LGD, they play aggressive, and they...
You know there's going to be a Necro 3 on the Beastmaster. 4 staff's okay as well, I think.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's
So
top
they
tower
shifted to
is
take the
fortified.
mid-tier 1, and now they're going to take the top tier 1. Or at least
Omni-Knight.
attempt to take the top tier 1. Old 11 in a lot of trouble. The Dragon Slave as well as the Fable does a lot of damage on Ame as well as Faith Beyond, so they back away. Ori ends up dead to Jinkyu. And while that's happening, they take the top tier 1. So this
DY
is
as
very
well.
good for LGD as they're grabbing a second kill on DY.
Grip, top lane.
Radiant's bottom tower
Fiend's
is
Grip
under
used,
attack.
and all over the map, they are getting kills left and right. Old 11, he ends up falling. PYW throws the Primal Roar over onto this Jug, but PYW still will
comes the
eventually
Hadouken.
fall. Looking for it.
Hadouken.
Shockwave, charging it up.
Oh, he has
Lands
raindrops.
it. Okay.
Oh no. the creep
TP,
followed
no
him.
way. Oh, God's Wrath, they've got the vision on and nothing to say who was Skewer, but the Nimbus is there, pops the BKB for the
Look on
TP,
him,
but
though.
there's the Chaotic Offering.
Whoa.
So nothing to say. He's now used this BKB, he's used this TP, he's trying to get out of this one, but he won't. Air comes out immediately from Old 11, and I think LGD are happy with that. Can they follow this up with anything? They've got the RP available on the Magnus, who comes up off respawn. The Primal Roar is converted onto the Omni Knight. They get the kill there. Fiend's Grip followed up onto Erica, but there's the Nimbus to stop the Fiend's Grip. I don't know if this is going to help.
Especially going high ground. Like they can't push their advantage. Omni.
Break. With the Skewer looking for the RP. Don't want to commit it onto just Old 11, but they're going to lose Shinkyu. Now they've got themselves a nice RP on a 3, but where's
Where's
your
the follow-up?
follow-up? They don't have this Jug, so Fiend's Grip committed, and they're losing the Bane. RP and Fiend's Grip get committed, and they don't get anything for that.
Slark still wants more.
Yeah, he's going to continue on. Swift Slash gets used. Erica looking over for Faith Beyond. He'll dive the tier 2. Skewer, Thunder God's Wrath coming in, as well as the telekinesis really done. Look at where they're positioned.
They want to take
Kinda
control.
crazy. They're looking for the RP. It's on the backlines. It's onto the Omni Knight. BKB gets popped as well as the Chaotic Offering going down with the Laguna Blade hitting on Old 11. They'll get the kill onto this Omni Knight. Now with this Shadow Dance, they'll try to get the kill into Jinkyu. Primal Roar comes out of the backlines onto the Rubik. They get the kill there, or they should be able to get the kill there. With the
They want the
BKB being
Slark,
popped
though.
by Faith Beyond. Omni Slash? No, just the Swift Slash. So still holding on to the Omni Slash. We're going to get the kill into Erica. He'll pounce away, but blink forward as well as the right click coming in for nothing to say. 3 heroes dead on the side of Vici as they've got themselves a 4th. They'll find themselves DY Nightmares there, control him up, and he is dead to rights, dead on his screen already. They have nothing left in the tank, so they're going to call GG, and LGD force a game 3.
I don't know. This game felt really good for Vici. Or
1 for 2. All right. 2 for 4. 3 for 5. 4 for 6, and 5 for 7. Not bad. Yeah. PYW. Oh, first blood. Fortune's End. So the right-click war ends up going in the favor of PYW, but then you give over a kill to Ori because he's got a haste and Mortimer's running on 2 feet. And then a faded brooch for Ame.
mid lane.
And they go after the Elder Titan. They've got the Silence, and Fortune's End finishes them off. Fire Snap Cookie hits on Innocence as well as the arrow getting the follow-up. Spit all right on him. And the sleep with the Mortimer's
Oh my
Kisses,
God.
and you look at the damage that comes through onto the Tiny, but he gets saved by Innocence with the False Promise. They'll continue to chase. I think they've got the damage to get the kill with Old 11 right on top of him. Nothing to say. He backs up behind the arena, throws the Avalanche in as well as the Spear. They get the kill here out onto the Night Stalker. Old 11 falls first. Metamorphosis committed by Ame. Uses that Sunder, goes after Ori, who's on the run. So they initiated on this one. Faith Beyond coming forward. He doesn't have a lot of mana, but he has a spear available in
Moonlight
2
Shadow.
seconds with the Fortune's End. Do they have the spear? No. Sweeps there. Rod of Atos out onto the Spaceless Void as well as the Avalanche toss. Arrow followed up. Hits onto the Mars. Now they go forward. DY as well as PYW trying to make something happen with the Earth Splitter coming through. But it's not going. And there's the blink. Spear could be KB from Erica, but can they turn this around? Avalanche shots comes through into DY. They get the kill into the outer trying to start off with the Mystic Flare dropped right on top of the Night Stalker. They've got the silence on him, but nothing to say. Might be in a little bit too far. The BKB runs out on Erica. They've got the arrow to follow it up from PYW onto the Tiny. Chronosphere on a 2. Do they have the damage? They look to heal up this Tiny Metamorphosis as well as the right clicks on Erica. He needs to be careful. Time walks the other way. They've got the Arena down that locks up PYW. They get the kill into Innocence. They've taken out the Oracle. Now they look over at the Skywrath Mage. They'll take out Jinku, but Erica falls to Ame. Ame in the Metamorphosis doing a lot of damage with the arrow being thrown for PYW on a Faith Beyond. Old 11 just skirts with his life, and Ori's now the top
lane.
Okay. Erica spotted. There's the spear. This time, oh, Mystic Flare is down. I can't see it, but they get the kill there on Erica. PYW trying to leave. Goes into the Moonlight Shadow. DY comes over as well. They'll go for the stomp, but look at nothing to say. He blinks forward. They might be able to get the kill on a DY. He's around. Old 11 goes towards Jinku. The silence with the Force Staff away. Ori, Fire Staff, Cookie.
Nice
Down right on
Arena,
top of the
though.
Elder Titan as well as the Mirana that got the toss. They get the kill on the DY as well as PYW. They look over at Old 11 who's trying to run away from this fight. They found themselves over with the Yules. And now the Yules, God's Rebuke, Avalanche coming in onto the Snapfire with the Purifying Flames as well as the Fortune's End. Ame gets the kill and GG is called by Vici.
I mean, you have to remember that last fight, most of it was without the Terror Blades. Like,
Yeah.